Don't ever give up. Even if it's painful, even if it's agonizing, don't try to take the easy way out. What's going on, guys? Rezaza here, your guide to anything psychological in anime and other series. For this one, we shall be looking closer into Zenitsu Agatsuma's personality and somnambulistic behavior. What is that, you ask? It is his overpowered sleepwalking behavior. Is it really possible? Or is it just some idea out of Koyoharu Gotoge's creative mind? We'll definitely know as we start this delving expedition. If you have already watched the Demon Slayer series, it is with zero doubt that you have already got to know this womanizer wannabe and coward yet powerful character of Zenitsu Agatsuma. As we recall who he actually is, Zenitsu is one of the select individuals that were able to pass the final selection of the Demon Slayer exam alongside Tanjiro, Inosuke, Kanao, and Genya. Though at this point of the show we were not yet able to get a clear perspective of who he really is, we were able to do so after the subsequent episodes of the show where he is portrayed as someone who lacks self-esteem and courage. During the Drum House arc, we were able to see his very first badass moment as he went and defended a child from the bloodthirsty demon that is pursuing them, even with his eyes remaining shut all throughout the rather swift fight. I was just about to go nuts about that moment when it was revealed that he was just asleep all along. Moreover, due to his lack of self-esteem and cowardly nature, he refused to believe that he was the one who defeated the horrendous creature who he just decapitated and put the praise on the seemingly grateful yet annoyed kid whose life he just saved. Is this really possible to happen in real life? Or is it just another badass anime moment that shall remain cool only within the show? What happens to Zenitsu is called somnambulism, in easier terms, sleepwalking. This phenomenon primarily occurs during a stage of sleep called the NREM tree, which is the deepest stage of our non-rapid eye movement sleep. The factors that contribute to this behavior during one's sleep include sleep deprivation, stress, and sleep schedule interruptions, factors that are present at their line of duty as a demon slayer. Since the demons are primarily active during the night, demon slayers such as Zenitsu sacrifices a huge portion of their sleeping time just to fulfill their duty. When this stress that is brought by Zenitsu's fear and lack of confidence in his skills added to the situation, him having somnambulistic behavior would not be even a question. But is someone really capable of doing such skillful actions during their sleep? People who are sleepwalking in the real world of ours usually drive their car, leave their house, engage in unusual and strange behavior, and even become violent during a brief period during and after the sleepwalking time. However, even if people really do various things while they are in their sleep, violence and excessive and strenuous movement rarely occur during one's period of sleepwalking. With this being said, it makes Zenitsu's unconscious and somnambulistic behavior somewhat of a stretch if it were to happen in reality. In Zenitsu's defense, what could have made him move according to his instincts during his unconscious moments is his rigorous training of a single move that he mastered in order to make his master, Jigoro Kuwajima, proud. With that single move being ingrained deep within his system, it gives that badass move of Zenitsu's a possibility, but an extremely rare one for this case. As we tried to debunk the aforementioned feats that Zenitsu was unconsciously able to do, we head on next to delve into his seemingly shallow yet deep personality. We see Zenitsu as an individual who lacks self-confidence and is one who is in a constant fear of dying without even having the chance to marry due to the dangers that his job as a demon slayer posed to his very existence. With the guidance of Karen Horney's psychoanalytic social theory, we arrive to the idea that Zenitsu may be a neurotic individual himself. For more information about Karen Horney's theory, take your time and watch our video about Inosuke where the topic is discussed thoroughly. I'll be waiting for you. Now that you are here, I assume that you have already watched the video, so let us start delving deeper. Out of the 3 neurotic trends that are stated in Horney's theory, the one that fits Zenitsu the most is the trend of moving toward people. Moving toward people does not mean that an individual moves toward others in the spirit of genuine love. Instead, it refers to a neurotic need to protect oneself against feelings of helplessness. If you were able to watch the show, you would agree that Zenitsu would perfectly fit this mold, as he is a young man who lacks self-confidence and one who tends to downgrade his own abilities just to put the praise to others who he sees as a powerful and capable person. To even prove the strength of our claims, associated within the neurotic trend wherein Zenitsu can be categorized at are 3 specific neurotic needs that resembles much of his actions. Zenitsu's neurotic need for affection and approval is clearly seen as he desperately tried to please Tanjiro for his approval of him about being Nezuko's suitor. The neurotic need for a powerful partner is very evident as he tends to cling onto someone who he sees that is capable of defending him no matter how irrational his perceptions of others may be. Lastly, the neurotic need to restrict one's life within narrow borders is shown during that time when he greatly hesitated to go through the forest of demons where he is designated to do his duty as a demon slayer. He tends to be content with very little and narrow his view as he lets various opportunities go. Though he may be seen as a neurotic individual in this evaluation of ours, but what makes Zenitsu a great character is his capability to grow and face what he fears in order to protect what he believes in as the story progresses and as the various aspects of the masterpiece of Demon Slayer unfolds. He may have had a bad start when it comes to giving us impressions of a mentally healthy individual, but his steady development and growth amidst all the adversities that he and his friends faced is what makes him a wonderful character. With that being the conclusion of our delving expedition, I come to thank you as you remained by my side all throughout the video. I hope that you enjoyed this chat of ours as we were able to discuss the personality and behavior of Zenitsu Agatsuma. Smash that like and subscribe button and let me know what you think about this video in the comments down below. Once again, I am Rezaza, an aspiring psychologist, telling you that learning something new is better shared than being kept on oneself. Stay safe and keep the curiosity alive.